Hello and welcome back. I'm Steve and today we're visiting Yogyakarta, Indonesia. Before we get started, if you like this travel video format, I'd appreciate your support by clicking the thumbs up and subscribe buttons. As well, click the bell icon so you'll be notified of my new uploads. Yogyakarta is located on the island of Java in central Indonesia. The easiest way to get there from long-haul international gateways would be via Singapore. If you're visiting from distant Asian or Oceania cities, you may find good connections through Jakarta or Bali. An interesting note about Yogyakarta, it's the only Indonesian royal city still ruled by a monarchy. Although you're in the country of Indonesia, you're actually visiting the Sultanate of Yogyakarta under the current rule of Sultan Hamengkubuwono X. Upon arrival, you'll find the airport to be small, but it's new and therefore modern and efficient. Visitors from most countries will be issued a tourist visa on arrival. Policies and procedures are subject to change and vary based on your country of citizenship, so please confirm requirements prior to departure. Although the airport is new, there's limited transfers from the hotel to the town center. With that said, my recommendation is to have airport to hotel transfers pre-arranged prior to arrival. You'll most likely be visiting Yogyakarta for the ruins. I'll discuss that shortly. With a population of 430,000, Yogyakarta is primarily a university college town. Although the residents are extremely friendly, Yogyakarta has a lot of traffic and very limited infrastructure. This is not a city you're going to be going for leisurely strolls. Because of the extremely large student population, if you absolutely have to get your globally branded coffee house or quick service restaurant fix, you'll be able to do it in Yogyakarta. But wait, the majority of them will be located on Jalan Maliobor. Jalan translates to English as road, so Maliobor Road is the main shopping street in Yogyakarta. Although considered the main tourist district, I personally wouldn't read too much into the title. Keeping in mind Yogyakarta is the largest university town in Indonesia, other than globally branded quick service restaurants, nightclubs seem to dominate the road. Sidewalks on both sides of the street are crowded with small stalls selling a variety of goods. In the evening, several open-air street-side restaurants operate. Also, musicians, painters, and other artists exhibit their creations. As for retail, it seems the majority of stores specialize in either electronics or selling batiks. Batik is a technique of dyeing cloth that originated on the island of Java. The cloth is typically used to make clothes but can be used for many other products. If you're going to venture out to Jalan Maliobor, I'd recommend taking the hotel car and driver. I recommend pre-arranging tours prior to arrival. Tours arranged at the airport or hotels tend to be very formulaic and are designed to maximize participant spending. If you'd like my help planning a tour of Yogyakarta, visit my website at www.steveevanstravel.com. The climate is monsoon tropical, so hot, humid, wet, and very wet. Yearly, the average daily high temperature hovers right around 30 degrees Celsius or 87 degrees Fahrenheit. The yearly nighttime lows average 22 Celsius or 72 Fahrenheit. The driest months are July and August. However, if you're combining Yogyakarta with other Southeast Asia cities, these are not the best months to travel. Indonesia's currency is the rupee. Using the US dollar as a comparable, at current exchange rates, 10 US dollars equals approximately 144,150 Indonesian rupees. So, your taxi ride from the airport to the hotel should cost about 150,000 rupee. Major credit cards are widely accepted at globally branded hotels. For restrooms, washrooms, and toilets, I'm going to recommend go when you have the opportunity. My packing advice for Yogyakarta is comfortable shoes that you don't mind getting wet, a hat, and a high-quality sun protection. About 83% of the population practice Islam, 16% Christianity, and the remaining 1% are split between Buddhism, Hinduism, and Confucianism. I'd recommend a minimum 2-night stay. There are two not-to-be-missed sites in Yogyakarta. They are Prambanan and Borobudur. If you have time on your return from Prambanan, visit the Palace of Yogyakarta. Prambanan is the second largest Hindu temple site in Southeast Asia. If you'd like to learn more about the largest Hindu temple in the world, check out my video on Siem Reap, Cambodia. Located approximately 17 kilometers or 11 miles northeast of Yogyakarta, Prambanan is highlighted by a 47-meter or 154 feet high main tower. When completed, the walled temple consisted of 240 structures and covered 150,000 square meters or about 37.5 acres. The first temple was built in the 9th century around 850 AD and dedicated to the Trimurti. In Hinduism, the Trimurti is the triple deity of supreme divinity in which the cosmic functions of creation, maintenance, and destruction are personified by the three deities Brahma, the creator, Vishnu, the preserver, and Shiva, the destroyer. It's speculated the temple was abandoned around 930 AD due to either a power struggle or possible eruption of the nearby Mount Merapi volcano. Later in the 16th century, the temple was severely damaged by an earthquake. Now, one of my personal favorite temples. Borobudur is the world's largest Buddhist temple. It was built in the 9th century and consists of 9 stacked platforms, 6 of which are square and 3 circular, topped by a central dome. The monument is a shrine to the Lord Buddha and a place for Buddhist pilgrimage. The pilgrim journey begins at the base of the monument and follows a path around the monument, ascending to the top through 3 levels symbolic of Buddhist cosmology. They are Kamadatsu, the world of desire, Rupadatsu, the world of forms, and Arupadatsu, the world of formlessness. Once you arrive at the top, you've attained nirvana. In Buddhism, nirvana is a transcendent state in which there is neither suffering, desire, nor sense of self, and the subject is released from all effects of karma and the cycle of death and rebirth. It represents the final goal of Buddhism. Although Borobudur is still used as a Buddhist pilgrimage today, it appears as though the temple was largely abandoned following the 14th century decline of Hindu kingdoms in Java and the Javanese conversion to Islam. In many of my Southeast Asia videos, I've mentioned combining cities on your tour. Earlier in this video, while discussing Prambanan, I referenced to the Hindu temple Angkor Wat located in Siem Reap, Cambodia. Also, I've discussed Buddhism. For those who have watched my video on Bangkok, Thailand, you may notice Wat Arun's pagodas were built and located to simulate the Buddhist cosmology. As always, if you'd like my assistance planning a tour of Southeast Asia, please visit my website at www.steveevanstravel.com. Borobudur is Indonesia's single most visited tourist attraction. The Kraton Naga Yogyakarta Hadiningrat is a palace located in the center of Yogyakarta. It's the seat of the reigning sultan and his family. The complex was built in 1755 for Sultan Hamengkubuwono I. In 1812, Stamford Raffles led a British attack on Yogyakarta and the palace was burned. You'll learn more about Stamford Raffles by watching my video on Singapore. After being rebuilt, the palace was again destroyed or badly damaged by 2 earthquakes, one in 1876 and the other in 2006. During my visit to Yogyakarta, I stayed at the Sheraton Mustika. It's conveniently located to the airport and offers superior accommodations, an amazing restaurant, and an efficient, friendly staff. So there you have it. Without question, the ruins in Yogyakarta should be included when visiting Southeast Asia, especially Singapore, Jakarta, Bali, or Kuala Lumpur. If you've visited Yogyakarta and feel there's something I've missed or have a question, please let me know in the comments below. If there's a country or destination you'd like me to discuss, go ahead and leave a request. I have no set agenda for my travel videos production order, so assuming I've traveled to your requested destination, I'd be happy to prioritize it. And please don't forget to click the thumbs up and subscribe buttons. As well, make sure you click the bell icon so you'll be notified of my new uploads. Until next time, I'm Steve, thanks for watching, and remember, ready, set, go!